We've mentioned this a few times. We're still in fall. Winter doesn't get here until Saturday, but we are dealing with some winter-like temperatures. A cold 21 degrees when you factor in that west-southwesterly wind at 13 miles per hour. That wind chill is coming in at 9 degrees. So we are getting a little sunshine for the lunch hour, but it's also a little deceiving with temperatures in the 20s, wind chills in the upper single digits to lower teens. 23 right now in Bellefontaine and in Findlay, 20 in Ottawa right now. 22 degrees in Wapakoneta. In Van Wert, you're feeling 22 degrees. We're going to talk about a couple of different things. First of all, for the lunch hour, Futurecast doing a very good job of picking up the temperature. I still think we're going to do a little bit better as we move through the afternoon. We should be warming to close to the freezing mark, but during the overnight, take a look, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, temperatures are going to be rising during the overnight, kind of a weird situation with a southwesterly wind with a warm front passing through. We are going to have some warmer temperatures, and then tomorrow afternoon, daytime highs will be in the upper 30s to lower 40s. Finally, some above average temperatures for this time of the year. As far as the radar and satellite, we had some cloud cover earlier. That has cleared up, but we do have a few more clouds moving in from the west. Most of these are going to be high clouds. What we're going to watch farther off to our west, we can see clouds across the Rocky Mountains extending out into the Pacific Ocean. We have a body of low pressure that's going to work its way across the U.S. It's not really going to do too much as we move through the next day or two, but late Thursday and into Friday, you can see what happens. We have rain pushing across the region, so we're going to be warm enough to melt some snow. We're going to pick up some rainfall over the next few days, and because of that, I don't want to scare anybody, but we could be dealing with some minor flooding concerns. One thing to keep in mind, you might want to go out and clear away the drains if you have one in your roadway, because, well, if it's covered with snow or ice, the water won't drain and we could have some street flooding across the region. 30 for a high today, west-southwesterlies at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies, but we will be dealing with those breezy winds. Those will continue into the overnight, but they will be southwesterly, so with partly cloudy skies, temperatures will actually be rising tonight. Temperatures will be in the 30s, and then here's the rest of your 7-day forecast. Increasing clouds for tomorrow with a high near 40 degrees. For Friday, we will have some rain in the forecast. 46 for a high, but we have a good chance of seeing rainfall. Same thing on Saturday, cloudy skies, rain with a high of 42 degrees. And Saturday, of course, the first day of winter. For Sunday, mixed showers, some snowfall, some rain showers with a high of 42 degrees. After that, it does turn colder with daytime highs right around freezing. And I put the little graphic on there. We have Christmas coming on Wednesday.
Coming up, there you go.
All right, thank you, Brian. Appreciate it. All right, coming up next on Noon Edition.
The clouds are moving in and they will be thickening as we move through the afternoon. We might even see a little drizzle developing, but pretty quiet right now. The cloud cover, most of this is cirrus. It's the thin clouds. We do have a little bit of sunshine peeking through, but I just want to show you what's happening across, well, a good chunk of the United States. We have clear skies over the east coast, but once you hit Ohio and work your way to the west, we can see a lot of cloud cover, even some snowfall across the Dakotas extending back in towards Nevada. We are going to work that moisture eastward, but we're also going to be warm, so that's the good news. We're going to be dealing more with more of a rainfall event as opposed to a snowfall event. Now, the warm front went through last night, and we're going to be in the warm sector of the storm. The cold air hanging back on the north side of this front, and there's not going to be a lot of eastward progression with that front, so we're going to stay warm even as a body of low pressure rides its way along that frontal boundary during the evening hours. We'll have cloudy skies, we might see some drizzle, but we're going to have a series of lows working their way through. In fact, for tomorrow, more of the same. A body of low pressure works its way along that frontal boundary, and that's going to give us a chance for some rainfall. The nasty day in the forecast, it looks like it's going to be Saturday. We have another low that's going to work its way to the northeast, and Saturday, even into Sunday, we're talking about the potential for some rainfall, and that could be heavy at times. Another way of looking at this, dry right now, at least at 6 o'clock. We will have the cloudy skies. And then after midnight tonight, we are going to have some light rain or some showers pushing through. And this is going to last off and on through tomorrow. Might see a little bit of a break in the action, but take a look at what happens on Saturday. That second low moves in, and we can see some yellows showing up on Futurecast. That's an indication that we are expecting some heavier rainfall. Now, temperatures are going to be climbing. We have about 6 inches of snow on the ground, so we're going to be melting the snow. We also have a good chance of rainfall, heavy at times over the next few days, and that could lead to some flooding problems. 43 degrees right now, south-southwesterly wind at 9 miles per hour. There is a bit of a wind chill. That's coming in at 38 degrees. As far as our local temperatures, 40 right now in Findlay. We can see 39 degrees in Bell Fountain. Most of us in the upper 30s to lower 40s. 42 in Ottawa, 41 in Wapakoneta. Van Wert feeling 43 degrees. Your forecast for today, 40 for a high. We might tack on another degree or two, but temperatures will be in the 40s for today. Southerlies at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clouds will thicken. Could see a little drizzle as we move through the afternoon, and it is going to be a breezy day. Tonight, we'll have rain developing. Light rain and showers, overnight lows above freezing near 36 degrees. It will stay breezy with a southwesterly wind at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And here's the rest of your 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, a good chance of off and on light rain with a high of 46 degrees. But like I said, Saturday into Sunday, that's the nasty weather. We're going to have rain on Saturday, heavy at times with a high of 44 degrees. Rain and snow on Sunday with a high of 44. Cold front finally pushes through on Sunday and into Monday, and you can see the drop in temperature overnight, Sunday night, dropping down to 24 degrees. Monday, snow showers with a high of only 30, and then we are going to keep the forecast cold as we move through the Christmas holiday, but except for a few snow showers on Monday and again on Thursday, we are going to stay dry. Christmas, right now we're looking at partly cloudy skies with a high of 32 degrees.
Wow.
So the chances of a white Christmas dwindling.
Yeah, with those daytime highs in the 40s and overnight lows above freezing, we are going to erode a lot of that snow.
Okay.
Put some of it in the freezer or bring it out.
Yeah, that's right. Throw it out in the
Excellent
yard.
idea. I'm going to write that one down.
All right. Thank you, Ryan. Well, coming up on Noon Edition, Sergeant Timothy Griggs.
Focusing on the positive, it's warm, and as far as the rainfall goes, yeah, most of us have seen some showers as we move through the day, but as far as amounts go, between 1/10 of an inch and a trace of an inch, and this is going to wind down as we move through the afternoon. I'm going to pull back and I'm going to show you what's going on across the U.S., and you can see right through the Ohio River Valley some light rainfall. As you move towards the Chicago area, that's where the freezing line is. So south of that, we're getting the rainfall, but as you move your way northward, you're going to run into some snowfall. We're still going to watch down to our south. Take a look at what's going on. Now, this is a 6-hour loop of radar and satellite, and earlier this morning, not too much going on across Texas, but as we move into the lunch hour, you can see more rain developing. Same thing over southern Arizona. We have a few showers, some snowflakes, but all of this is going to work its way to the northeast, and by later on tonight, especially into tomorrow, we're talking about a more significant rainfall event. Now, this is what the surface chart is giving us. We have a frontal boundary stalled out just to our northwest, warm on the southern side of the front, cold on the northern side. We are going to be dealing with a lot of rainfall as we have a series of lows riding up along that frontal boundary. We can see as we move into the evening hours, spotty showers across the region, but then here comes another low. They're developing so far to the south, so close to the Gulf of Mexico, that they're bringing a lot of moisture with, and that's an indication that we have the yellows, the oranges. It just shows that we are going to be dealing with some heavier rainfall. And then even into Saturday night into Sunday morning, we can see that final low developing across the plains. It's going to continue working its way to the northeast, and that's going to keep that chance of rain heavy at times in the forecast. Another way of looking at it, we can see the rainfall across the region. A lot of light greens, so a couple of light rain showers moving across the region. A little bit of a break as we move through the afternoon hours, but take a look. Later on tonight, we can see some yellows, possibly some moderate rain moving across west central Ohio. And then, well, this is Saturday evening heading into Sunday morning, and we have some reds showing up. So some heavy rain in the forecast, and then finally by Sunday morning, we're going to be on the tail end of it. The front goes through Sunday. It's going to bring an end to the rainfall, but we will have that changeover from rain to snow. 50 degrees right now, a south-southwesterly wind at 14 miles per hour. Again, average this time of the year is 37 degrees, so we're having a much above average day. 47 in Findlay, 50 in Bell Fountain, so you can see a mix of mainly 40s and 50s for the lunch hour. 48 in Ottawa right now. We have Van Wert, 47 degrees, Wapakoneta, you're feeling 49. For today, warm and wet. We will have light rain and rain showers, 48 for a high with a breezy southwesterly wind at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, rain and fog, overnight lows drop to 40 degrees, and then here's the rest of the 7-day forecast. More rain for tomorrow, heavy at times at the high of 46 degrees. For Sunday, that 48 you see, it's going to happen early in the day. Temperatures will be falling. Morning rain will change to afternoon snowfall. A few lingering snow showers on Monday with a high of 30 degrees. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, we're looking for daytime highs in the 20s and 30s with partly cloudy skies.
It's not enough snow for a white Christmas, is it?
I don't think so.
Right,
And we'll
a lot
talk
there.
about totals and watches next time around.
All right,
Okay.
thank you very much, Brian. Okay.